Hello, everybody. This is a Lamley showcase, but the kind that you all ask me about. I'm not doing the talking today, which is a nice vacation for the rest of you, because this guy is going to do the talking. He's back. Brendon Vetuskey is back to talk about upcoming RLC. We've got models that we've seen before or updated. We're going to talk about those. And then just over out of the shot a little bit, he's got some really, really cool stuff to show us. How's it going, Brendon?
It's going well. We are here in the secret archive of the Mattel production facility. You can see just boxes around us behind us. No, I kid. We are here in the basement hotel storage room with dust and carpet and mites and whatever else is back here, and other designers.
I'm making a call right now because this will be shown after the convention.
Yeah,
just grab that box and show them what's inside.
Oh.
They just have to see this, because we really are on the deep.
It's the finale card.
Yeah.
We can show it.
Well, because they'll know at this point what it is.
See it, yeah. So check it out.
Yeah.
Some Porsche 930.
And there's just cases of them.
Oh yeah, there's lots of them.
Yeah. So
that's piled all around, but yeah, by the time you see this, they will all be in the hands of the collectors, probably being resold, and all of
everyone's
that
already got their hands on them by the time this stuff. But
bought 2-3 times over.
It is kind of a little Disneyland here behind you, you know.
It is. It's really fun in a way to see all this stuff ahead of time.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it spoils you because it's so many people want this and they just. I gotta have it, and here I am. And it's that's
just
nice.
Stacks of them. Yeah. That leads to what we're talking about.
It does. It
right?
Totally does.
Because that's what the fun is in this, that we're going to be talking about these models, and they've been in your brain and in your hands and on your computer
for a while. Yeah, some are new castings, some are
and
recolors, and actually, when you look at these models, there is one that kind of doesn't belong. I mean, yes, it's part of the Hot Wheels family, of course, but it's not part of the Redline Club.
So let's start. I can see it. Let's start there.
All right. So on occasion, I do get to help with some of the main lines, and this is a new one for 2023, and we're calling it Limited Grip. It's a drift truck. It's
perfect here.
Based on Bill Speed's Black Widow. He's the exhaust company, and he's got that drift truck, and it's inspired from that. So it's really cool. I like doing these mainline cars. We get a lot of shutoffs, and I can get a lot of cool little details in there like that. So with the opening hood, or not opening, excuse me, but opened. And then there's not even a back window in here. We've got the roll bars that go right up to the seats like that, but you get all that detail, get the fuel tank and all that other stuff, and just right through to the wheels, even on the chassis. You got the body cut back, so you get the side pipes sticking out. We got the bash bar in the front, intercooler, twin turbo, like that. So it's just fun to add all these little details and stuff. And just one of the mainline cars I get to help out with every now and again.
And for those that don't know, we should probably make this clear. You are in charge of, among many things, RLC. You do all of the RLC designs.
We design for Redline Club and Monster Trucks.
And then occasionally you can, and we say this every time, the good old 55 Bel Air Gasser's your baby. You did that one. You've done a million other main lines, and you get to dabble every once in a while and do that. That's what that is.
Yeah, we each take turns helping each other out. So there's a few RLC cars that I didn't work on. Phil's designed a few over the years. Got a couple from Ron Wong. Dwayne Vance has helped out recently too. So we'll check those out here in the video shortly.
Awesome. Okay, well let's keep going. So a lot of these here, and I'm going to put them on the turntable as we're talking. We don't have to. Some of them updated from the last video we did 6 months ago. You introduced those castings. We've seen some of these updated. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions here, and then if there's anything you want to add before we get to the brand new stuff.
Yep.
Let's start with the 959. I've been super excited about that one because I just see the one. All right, let me start again. I see two. That was all I needed to say.
Yeah.
Because I see two of them.
It's funny like that. The first one's not even out, and here we are with already a recolor. And I forget if last fall we had this one.
We did have it. We had it. We had it done in the Spectre Flame Red. Yes.
Okay. So then this is probably the same one that you saw last fall, and still beautiful car.
It has the opening hood on the back, right?
Yes. So you can see the engine, but then the recolor. So it's black.
Close to the.
Oh, sorry.
There we go.
All right, yeah, and then you can do your turntable.
Yeah, we'll show it on the turntable, but there's a close-up shot for them as well.
But yeah, same casting, different wheels, different colors. So almost a reverse. I mean, this is red with a gray interior, but black with red interior. And again, looks really cool, really classy. I think you're gonna like it.
Yeah, we're gonna like it. I can't wait for this one. I've already waited 6 months. I mean, it's about time to release this thing. So
yeah. So that's that. And so yeah, so more of those are coming, and we will move on to reused car.
yeah, this
Hope
is
you
the
can see
one
this.
I think when you had this last time for us,
It was red, but no deco.
right. It was
Yeah.
pretty plain, and
And the
obviously
red
this
wasn't
is the updated
quite
version.
there. It was still a little bit off.
Yeah.
This one is refined with the final color and all the deco put on there. So it's just like his car, and it looks beautiful.
And we know, and for those that don't remember, this thing has some pretty
Yeah.
special features.
So when you press the spoiler down, then you get working headlights, working taillights, and when you press it again, you get the flashing roof lights,
So cool.
just like his car when he was doing the Suzuka pace car livery.
Yes.
And you press it again, flashing roof lights come off one more time, and then the whole thing turns back off. Or you hit the slide switch on the bottom, turn that, and then you can shut it off as well.
It's
and then,
entirely shut off at that
yep,
point.
and then you can recharge it here. There's a little charging mini plug, and
Here, I'm gonna
All right.
give it to me so I can. We've got it on the turntable, but there's the plug right there. We've got it like.
yeah, and we've got a lot of paint on the inside, so the light doesn't bleed through, so it gives you a nice, good quality look. You can still see the interior through the tinted windows. It's a limited interior because we needed room for the electronics,
Sure.
of course, but there is still a visible interior here, and that's what separates it really from those cheap plastic toys with the lights that
Right.
you see at the grocery
That
store
are just
or
full
something.
of wires inside,
Exactly.
and you have to
And-
black out the windows. And everything
Exactly.
else. That is, this is something that I cannot wait
Yeah.
to finally happen. I know as a tribute to Rio, it's really special. The fact
I
that
hope
it's-
he's proud of it.
Oh,
'cause
there's
we
no doubt.
we
There is no
poured our
doubt.
heart into it. That's for sure.
Jimmy, when are we gonna see the NSX? Never.
They're all going to Huntington Beach at Jimmy's house.
I think I said like December in one of my Q&As,
Oh wow!
but it's actually more like June, July. Cross your fingers.
So when you said December, you meant last December?
No.
Okay, so we might see it.
So hopefully by
This
the end
year.
of the summer.
We'll see it this
Okay.
year.
Yeah.
We just don't know exactly
Yeah.
when. Maybe in the summer.
There was a
Okay.
packaging delay. I remember that, and one more tweak that they had to do, and that was
Okay.
like last winter. So they should be well on their way.
Will this be in a
in
blister
production.
or acrylic? Do you know?
It's a special one.
It's,
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll leave it at that.
It's
All
a
right.
special package.
Hope you guys like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we're excited about
Yeah,
that.
I haven't even seen a final package yet. As of this video, I
Really?
just like Illustrator files and things laid out flat,
Yeah.
so you see basic artwork, but that's about it.
Oh, I'm excited,
Yeah.
and I can't wait to see what it is. So.
All right.
All right.
So we'll keep moving on,
Okay.
and then of course, we have the McLaren that Ron Wong helped us with. This is the same model we saw last
Yes.
fall, not the one, the 3D print that got tossed aside, but
Yes.
the one that we showed. So
Yes.
we were doing some tooling revisions on this to thicken some parts on the door, just to make sure that it passes all our quality tests and whatnot. So this one's still being worked
Okay.
on, but physically this is the same car you saw last fall. So enough with that. And then recolors for some of the other existing castings
All that are coming
we
out
have.
very soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have the recolor for the 454. We have the recolor for the Mercedes. Hey, look at that! They're like the same color.
That is a
wow.
very
We've got a
similar
lot
shape.
of ox blood here, but
Yeah, but why wouldn't
it
you?
looks
It's a pretty
good.
color. Yeah.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
Especially, I love the wheels on the Mercedes. That
Yeah.
looks really nice. So it's
It's a
beautiful,
nice new
classy
look for
color.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then of course, the Camaro. We've got that in the steel blue. You saw that blue previously on the 91 BMW, the M3.
Yes.
Yeah, and works here. So there's some subtle stripes too. You can see the racing stripes on the top if you catch it
Hold
just
that up.
right.
Yeah, that's not going to show up on the
So-
turntables. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, but I mean, it looks really, really nice when you
That
look at it up
is
close.
awesome. That is awesome, and it gets the old classic 5-spokes there,
Yeah.
which is nice. Too.
And then the 69 Charger in the Spectra Flame yellow, and that thing just pops. So look at that; it just jumps out amongst all this
Yes, it really does.
subtle, sophisticated hues. And then, of course, in the back row, we've got the latest on the Mangusta. So this is the one in green. So we got the nice racing livery. That thing just looks beautiful.
Yes. Yeah, that's a nice new look with the racing livery on it. Is
Yeah.
and green versus the orange, right? That's
Yeah.
really cool. Love that with the opening parts, of course.
Yes. And then, the Z This one, I have to say, this has got to be my favorite deco on that casting. I really like it. I think Van hit a home run with that one. It just looks so cool. That
And
BRE
this is
livery.
licensed with BRE, right?
Yeah.
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 That
I know
is-
that's been out a few times already in different colors and stuff, but I like this
No,
one.
this one's really cool. I don't know why I said no. It's like I'm approving of this, but it's awesome. Yeah, I love that. What's the one in the blister?
This one?
Yeah.
Let's find out. If I can open it. It's not even production yet, but here we are, tearing it out.
Doesn't that feel good?
It does. It really does. Where's Julian? I need some kind of a. I can't believe you're doing that. But this one is the Selections Camaro, and also this has a subtle flame deco on the side. Hopefully, you're
that.
picking it up in the
Yep.
camera.
Yep,
Because
it's
again,
showing.
it's nice, sophisticated, and it just looks cool. So you got a cool orange Camaro, classic color, nice flame graphics on the side.
It's beautiful. So that's our. Let's see. We had the. This will be the because we have the
Yeah,
two
you-
here, right? So
yeah.
this is the third and fourth of the
I believe
Camaro.
so,
It's
yeah.
nice. I love that casting.
I've been
too.
losing track. I mean,
Oh,
that's
I'm
the
sure
thing.
you have. They're
We design the casting, we move on to the
Yep.
next one.
Yep.
As far as
which,
all the-
speaking of,
Yes.
let's bring your new babies out.
Let's
Yeah.
do it. Okay.
You make it work with that. That's a good shot right there.
So first, latest and greatest on the Honda Integra R. So
There we go.
this one, as you can
Wow.
see in the championship white, it is a Ransburg, paint, not the Spectraflame, but this is the right time to do that. Because if we did the Spectraflame first and then brought it back in white, I mean, the cars are most iconic in white.
Yes,
but
absolutely.
we don't have a Spectraflame white. It just doesn't work. Like, physically, you can't really do it. So to do it now, this is the right time to have it in white, and it really looks good.
It's amazing, and it just I can't, like, looking at this in white with the white rims. I can't even
Yeah.
think of the car in other colors.
Yeah,
Right. It's
yeah.
just it's that iconic.
It was available in other colors, but this is
Right.
the look. This was the right way to do it. Introduce it first like this, and I think you're going to be happy with
Yeah,
it. Now,
it's beautiful.
one interesting change that has happened since the last time you saw the first shot.
Yeah.
The licensor came back and asked us to change the year on it.
Really?
Yeah, we had this as a 97. They've sculpt approved it. Then someone came back. It must have been like Ryu's counterpart over there, because they're like, no, that's a 95. You got to change it. So it's like, well, okay. So we are retooling the base. So this particular one says 1997 on it, but the ones that you'll get will say 1995 on the bottom.
Can I have that one for my collection? I like the rare stuff.
I'm sure Jimmy's going to be fighting me for this one. But yeah, so there's only going to be a handful of these out there with 97 on the base. And we did request a few from our plant before they scrap the rest. So we'll eventually charity auction at least one. So
Oh, how
you guys
cool.
will get a chance to get one out.
That is pretty sweet.
So, yeah.
That's really cool.
So,
Okay.
fun fact.
I like the fun facts.
All right.
That's the way we'll put this. We'll put the Acuras together.
Oh, yes, yes.
There
Keep
we go.
the Hondas
There we go.
happy.
All right.
All right. Next.
Let's go completely other side of the spectrum.
Yes, so that was on one side of the planet. Now we're going back old school American. We've got that 71 Javelin AMX. And this one, Dwayne Vance helped design. So this is the one that he was working on. This is the first shot. We did show this on the forums. And the deco has been licensor approved, but I've only seen an e-sheet. No samples yet
Got
in
it.
color, so they're still working on
I
that.
think this was a print last time. So let's
Oh, okay.
pull up, or I can even do it if we get
Yeah.
close to. I want to, before I put on the turntable, I want to talk about this base.
Yeah, so what's really cool, I mean, I think this car is just screams 70s. It's got that crazy raked stance.
Yeah.
And just that street freak type of look. So it's fun to capture the different genres in car culture in RLC that we can do like this, because we can do it right with the ladder bars that have shutoffs, and we got the leaf springs in the front. So it's not a gasser.
Yeah.
But, we've got the open area in the engine bay, so it's not just masses and chunks of die-cast that you typically get when we have a lifted or a 4x4 vehicle.
Sure.
But with these all these separate parts like that, capturing that detail, it just really looks cool.
And that's got to be, I imagine, for you designers. I mean, you have to do what works, right?
Yeah.
But being able to do this where you can kind of open it up a little bit and not have to deal with the big.
Yeah, because if we
blocks,
did this in the main line, it looked chunky.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
but here we can hopefully do it right, give it justice, and
It looks fantastic.
yeah. And then of course you get the nice, crisp, sharp lines with our conventional tooling. So the car itself just has much crisper detail than you could get in the
Love
main
it.
line.
I love it. Yeah, that's a beauty.
So yeah, so it's almost like a monster truck by comparison.
Yes,
but,
it really is.
It's
Like parking on top of it or something.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You love that.
A lot of fun. Yes. All right.
All right, let's go back the other way again.
We're gonna go back.
Yeah.
Back to the other side.
Yeah.
Back to that. So the mini truck, the 1986 Nissan 720. This is the first shot, and it's probably the second one that I've had because I think the first one was a blank base, but this one has legal lines on there. Although they did change the titling because it's a little too small on there, so they went back and I think they revised that.
see.
So this will be a little bit different than the final production as well.
Okay, show it what it can do.
This one is cool because the actual bed comes up. You can
I'm
tilt,
waiting
you
to
can
see
rotate.
this. Yeah.
You can do all that cool stuff. Not only that, you get the shutoffs in the chassis. So you see the fuel tank, you see the open axle,
Yeah.
just like you would on the real truck. So
I'll
when you
close
go up
again
to
if
them,
you want.
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, look at that.
And
That's
again, that's the kind of
fantastic.
detail we can capture in
Yeah.
RLC.
That is beautiful. And this thing, it can be positioned anywhere.
Yeah.
I'll let you do that.
So it's a lot of fun. And then there's still a separate window in the back, so it's not just all blocked off. And you can see the ribbing of the underside of the truck bed detail, just like you would on a real truck, and frame rail details and open cab and all that good stuff. So
cool.
all the fun stuff that we can do in RLC.
Do that again. Click it back. That's one of the things that I think is a major highlight of that because you're moving it all around, and it snaps right back into place, which feels and looks cool. I mean, it sounds great.
Yeah.
You know,
It's that feeling of quality because
Yeah.
you get the metal, and it's
love it.
yeah. So the
Love it.
arm itself is plastic. There is some plastic underneath here, of course. But if this were just metal, it really wouldn't work. You need the tension of the plastic to help retain that so that it will keep.
I see. Yeah, you can position stuff.
Yeah, you can do it more than once without it
Right.
just becoming loose. So
Right.
there is a benefit to using plastic in the right places.
Awesome. So that's done. We obviously
Yeah.
we'll see it next with Deco.
Yes. Yeah, those graphics have been licensor approved as well. So yeah, we're just waiting for samples to come
Sweet.
with Deco on it.
Sweet.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
3. We have 3 more to show.
Yes.
Now, some of you, hopefully, were on the Hot Wheels Collectors forums. There has been a thread, a new model speculation thread for the remaining 2023 new models. And it has been a lot of fun. There's been 100 different pages and tons of comments and guesses and been dropping clues and ambiguous clues and just saying this and that to confuse and kind of misdirect and stuff. But truth is, you guys figured it out. What we're doing, the 3 different vehicles, I said there was one that was from the U.S., one was from Germany, and one was from Italy. And I will just show them without further ado.
All right.
So,
Let's do it. Let's
so the first
world
one,
tour it.
Yeah, this one was the 4x4. It was from Germany, and this was the one that our marketing team chose. So hopefully you like it. But it is a 2022 AMG G63. And this particular one, it's got a die-cast body, a separate die-cast roof. All the windows are like individual pieces. We've got a 5th rubber Real Rider tire on the back, die-cast chassis, and separate mirrors. Highly detailed. And of course, the interior, the dashboard, the steering wheel, those are all separate parts as well. It's
We've got it on the turntable.
have
show
it on the
around.
turntable,
Yeah,
show it
and
around.
I'm
And
like,
it's just a 3D print. It's being tooled right now, and hope you like it.
I'm already noticing. I don't know if those wheels are correct, but that's
They-
one thing. It
They
seems like-
actually are. The licensor wanted those wheels
Really?
specifically. They said, we
'cause
want
I don't
those
think we've
wheels.
seen those off-road version.
No.
Off-road version of
No,
those
no, no.
wheels.
It's the
I want
concave
to talk about the
wheels.
casting, but I did just notice that. But it's
yeah,
like,
they asked specifically for those wheels. We went through and showed the various ones that we had. They were very particular about it. So those are the rims that
Wow,
are coming on
that's
it
cool.
with those tires.
that's cool.
So we showed them all the possible options that we could offer. And they're like, that's it.
So we're getting a lot, like you said, like separate pieces on this,
Mhm.
the spare tire in the back, which is always
Yeah.
a nice feature to have the rubber tire on the back.
Yes.
this will be a really nice addition too. You're kind of expanding the
Exactly.
the European line of RLC, and
Yep.
this is, you've done a lot of
Some new
the
territory
classic,
for us. We got obviously a lot of muscle cars and traditional JDM cars and stuff like that, and a few from Europe. So having a little bit more.
Bring it in. We'll take it. This is going to be awesome.
So
I
that's
can't
the
wait to
first
watch
one.
that
So
develop.
you guys were very close on the boards with the
Okay.
right brand, and I even saw the model listed and stuff, but not quite the right year. So, anyways, very
Germany,
close.
Germany done. We
Yes.
got it. Okay.
So next, this is going to be the one from Italy. You guys had it pretty much figured out. Also, again, technicalities, semantics, and this one, I am not a supercar person, so I enlisted the help of our own designer Ron Wong, who just lives, breathes, and loves these things. So for that under 30 crowd, the Pagani, the Huayra R,
Look at
and this has a removable cowl, so it completely comes off so that you can see the engine detail.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, you take
that,
it, you show that.
and I'll move back to our little wood background here.
So yeah, so again, you find the person who loves it the most, they're going to do the best job on it. And Ron was just over this thing like a hawk. I mean, no detail left untouched. At comments every day. I mean, just boom, 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 boom. Get it right, get it as best as possible. And again, this is the first shot, but this one, I can't imagine it being done any better by anyone else.
That, what I like about this Pagani in particular is its rear end. I think is really cool. It has kind of a speedtail vibe to it.
Yeah, because it's the R version, the race version.
And it really is cool. I'll let you. We'll put it on the turntable.
Yeah,
too,
put
so
it on the
we can see it.
turntable.
It's great when
I don't
we
mean
talk
any
to you.
disservice. I don't know what else to say about it.
This
It's
car has
Ron's
four
car.
wheels, and it's fast, and it's from Italy,
Yeah,
and
it's
it starts
metal.
with a P.
Yeah.
I know, but
Yeah.
hey, we got it, and there's going to be a million people excited
Oh,
about it.
absolutely.
And
Yeah.
it looks phenomenal.
I know there's been, a loud vocal group. Oh, we need more supercars in RLC. Well, we're delivering.
I
So-
mean, you got the classic with the 959.
Yeah.
You've got the modern with the Pagani. The McLaren's there too. I think we're doing pretty good.
Yeah. It takes a little while. We don't get to do as many tools in RLC, so it takes a little bit longer.
Right.
We are getting there.
Yeah. Oh, I think we're doing. I think you, not us, but you're doing fantastically. All right.
So, last but not least, the one that I believe will be universally liked by everybody. And just bear with me, it's still in 3D print form, and the 3D print itself broke. You'll understand why when you see it, because it's very fragile. In fact, the steering wheel broke when I was trying to just clean the parts, and I didn't have time to print another one before getting on an airplane coming here. But, again, pushing what I'm going to say innovation in die-cast. The other RLC car that we're doing this year is a 1961 Lincoln Continental convertible with 4 opening die-cast doors.
All right. Here
I'm just going to
we
show it to you
go.
in 3D printed form with the doors open. But the idea that you can open and close all 4 of these doors, just like we did with our Dodge Tradesman. So proving that we can do that. This model is not doing it justice. It will obviously fit better than that. This door was broken. Like I said, the steering wheel is broken off. But again, getting that nice slam down stance with the ability to open the doors and just having that cool Lincoln Continental and being able to do that in RLC and having it as a convertible. I mean, I just think that's over the top.
I love it. And so let me ask you about these doors. So will there have to be one door that has to shut first?
No, they're
shut
not
together.
Not like a modern car where they have that safety
Yeah.
feature. These old suicide doors, you can just open them. And again, our engineers, they hate me because having that hinge, it's basically above the wheel right there.
Yeah.
So it's a very thin hinge right there. It's probably going to be fragile, and not having that brace that goes across. So the front seat itself is a separate part. So there's some reinforcement in the body that's underneath that seat. So we install the seat from the top as opposed to traditionally they go in from underneath the body.
Yeah.
And separate little detail in the back. The bumpers are separate from the chassis. So I can't wait to see what Van does with this, with the graphics. I think it should be black, just as a classic Lincoln would be.
Yes.
I mean, white would be the other color, but again, we already talked about it. Can't do Spectre Flame white, and I think it needs to be Spectre Flame something. But.
Yeah.
So TBD on that. The licensor Sculpt approved this week, so they haven't even started the deco yet on it. But I can't wait to see what Van does
This
with it.
thing
So.
is going to be fun to see develop, and it's going to
Yeah.
be fun to release.
Yeah, and I think everyone's going to like that one. So that's what we have so far. We're working on more stuff, things I can't tell you about yet, but there'll always be another convention where we can talk about
We
it then.
can't do it all at once, right? We gotta like break
Yes.
it out. Like people will be very sad if we don't do this 6 months from now. So
Yeah,
get back home, get to work,
Yes,
get
sir.
some stuff ready for October, and we'll do it. But this is
Yeah.
fantastic. I am like no one cares what I think, but it's like there is a lot to be excited about. Obviously, watching these develop, seeing the Pagani, there's really excited. I don't know if I'm
I don't even know if I said it right. I hope I did.
Huayra.
Yeah,
I think that's right.
Yeah, I
I
think so.
I mispronounce things all the time.
Yeah,
so
me too.
And I call engine parts wrong and everything else. So come to my world, you'll love that. This is fantastic. I can't wait. Obviously, some of these we're going to see very, very soon,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll watch the other develop. And yeah, people need to follow you on or go to the Hot Wheels forum on Mattel Creations,
Yep.
right? And you will drop little hints and pictures every once in a while, and so you can see them develop there. And then obviously, let's update this in 6 months.
You got it. Sounds good.
Brendon.
Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed what you saw today, and we'll see you soon.
You got it. Thanks, Brendan.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.